Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my critters and creatures. 'Tis I, Morvi. Hello, Radiant. I'm doing rather well. I hope you're doing well as well. Oddly morbid music, odd like you, Morvi. I mean, alright. That's fair. I would describe it more as melancholic, but I guess it is rather morbid and odd. Are you laughing at me again? What? A post that popped up for you? Oh, I never played the audio for what my sister-in-law had sent me because I listened to it, but I never played it on stream for everyone. I'm gonna do that now. No, that's Scooter. I thought I had closed Scooter. I have now closed Scooter. All right.
Is a rogue U.S. military asset and a danger to public safety. NORAD has deployed Reaper drones equipped with missile systems to conduct global orbital.
That was the automatically picked audio for the post that she had made on like Instagram and stuff. TikTok, I'm sorry. So TikTok was like, "Hey, this is the audio that we need to use," which I love that specific voice when it's talking about like the missile is very tired, he is eepy, or hey, look, a civilian airliner. Those are some of my favorite sound clips because I always lose my mind laughing. You remembered to put on your rings today. Good. Speaking about rings. Where's my engagement ring? I'm glad you found it at the very least. Yeah. Well, you didn't when you woke up. I'm kidding. I love you. We're going to the moon today. The moon. Which should be a lot of fun. It should be very interesting. Yeah. I am very brain dead, so we get to design a rocket while also just a tittle bit stupid. I'm excited for it. I was talking with Queenie and Milady today about game schedule going forward, because I want to actually put together like a schedule so people can look in advance and be like, oh, they're going to be playing XYZ. So we'll be looking into that and actually having a schedule. How is the wife and Sammy? The wife is wonderful. Sammy is wonderful. He was laying on her lap and he had to go outside because he ate food, but he is doing wonderfully. He's been getting spoiled all day with attention, as he does every day. And the wife is sitting next to me playing Stardew with her sister, who is also in the background. So you might hear them laughing at stuff. They asked if I was going to be playing the same game as yesterday. And I said yes, and they immediately started singing the space song from Markiplier. like just directly quoting it. What happened with the Sammy Cam is I had to move where my computer was, and we do not currently have a space for Sammy specifically, or like a dedicated space for him. We're working on it. We're going to be getting it back eventually, but everything's still kind of up in the air. It's why I haven't been able to sit down and fix a lot of the things on the stream, such as the sound alerts that aren't working properly, the jump scare sounds that aren't working properly. Trying to get all of those fixed, but they've been a bit of a nuisance fighting back against it. So, we're working on it, and eventually we will have the Sammy Cam again. And he'll be here, and he'll be getting his treats and everything, and you guys will be able to see him. But for right now, we have the little Sammy in the corner there. But yeah, we're working on improving stuff for the future, going forward, stuff like that. I'm also filling time while I'm waiting for the game to finish loading. Because it takes a hot minute. And I'm hoping that it doesn't crash, because that would be sad. So we're just kind of vibing right now. No, because we'd both be sad. I'd be sad. Is a very big pickle. I will agree with that. She just came up to me and was like, look at how big this pickle was, and showed me a picture from a sandwich that she had made. I had like anything interesting going on. I mean, I like to think the streams are interesting. No, we're working on getting more yes, that is I love you so much. She just goes, dealing with a depressed fiance. That's what you've been doing, and just walks away, like giggling to herself. I love her so much. Yeah, we're mainly trying to re-centralize, get a better schedule set up, rotate around what days we're doing what, and kind of get better expectations going on, and trying to get more ahead for streaming, because I like streaming. It's fun. I like to be here and, you know, chat with everyone here, and how dare she open a can in the background? I don't even think the mic picked it up, but it picked up her. Yeah, we're just kind of working on making streaming a bit more solid of a hobby. Trying to get Sunny Ray whenever I can, but that is a difficult task because she's got a lot going on in her life as well. But yeah, we're boy, this sure does take a while to load when you have a few hundred mods. Actually, how many do I have? How many? I have 150 mods installed. Neat. That's incredible. You got an unbreaking 3 hoe? Hell yeah. That's what people call me too. Isn't that right, my love? You can just say yeah. You can just say yes. It's okay. Hell yeah. I said that I am also referred to as an unbreaking 3 hoe. She just shrugs and nods. You realize nobody can hear you emote. You have to.
I can't help that sometimes it only requires me as well.
Yeah. I appreciate that I got you one of those and me one of those, and you're wearing mine. Okay, that's fair. I'll allow it. Yours is a bathrobe. Mine is more of a blanket. Hell yeah, gamer. Hello. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you for the space. No, you. I'm actually pretty impressed with it too. Like, I never bothered with Discord soundboard because I have voice mod. That's how I do my soundboards and stuff like that. No, I know. Yeah, it's real long. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music in the back. Are you laughing at the fact that I said it's real long? Are you sure? Yeah. What are you laughing at then?
I wish I knew what the comment.
The sound clip from Portal 2 of the Space Court saying space is very long.
Stuff much more sense now because I just thought you meant like the space bar.
Not the space bar. No, the space bar is not very long. Oh no. Oh wait. It didn't click properly. All right, now you should be able to. You can go ahead and hit your space sound.
Radiant's gonna be able to hear me now?
Yep. Go ahead and there it is.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Thank you, Radiant. This is why you're well, this isn't the only reason, but this is why one of the many reasons why you're VIP. Cuz you are such a badass. Is there a way for me to customize the icon for VIPs? Yeah, all of that cut out. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I think I spoke over you too. I am very sorry.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to fix that either.
Yay, voice.
Radiant
Hooray.
can hear me. Hi, Radiant.
We love to hear it.
Nope. Train of thought died as soon as I started talking. I
That's
don't have
okay,
an attention span today.
Oh, gamer. I am, as they say in the business, stupid.
I think I have 4 YouTube videos that I've been trying to watch at the same time.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
These are not happy noises.
No, it's fine now. The stream might reset, and for that I apologize. Yeah, it was doing the final load in to the game, and so every program on my computer froze at the same time. And like everything had the little white bar at the top of it and started saying not responding, and then the game finished loading, and so we're good. So I'm gonna let it.
Oh, it sounds like your computer did the thing that my computer does when I try to make it play modded Minecraft.
Yeah, more or less. But we have game audio now, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Specifically
switch over.
mods that you pick out.
I don't pick out
You have a
individual mods.
problem
I
with
pick
the-
mod packs.
Okay. Well, my computer never had a problem running Origin that Iggy picked out, so...
That's fair. Honestly, that's That hurts a little bit, but it's so fair.
It's not like I specifically was like, yes, computer, you will run Origins, but not the mod pack that Morbi wants to run.
Yeah, honestly, I have no retort to that one. We're just kind of living in this world now, huh?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to the moon today. Is the goal?
Are you?
Yes. We have a minus 15% reputation purely from getting a bailout.
And how do you fix that, gamer?
By doing more missions well and not killing people.
But killing people is a little bit fun, and I'm gonna be real.
It is, but also, this is the weirdest role reversal I've ever had to deal with. Why am I,
What?
of all people, talking you, of all people, down from killing innocents?
You've never gone to Ren Fair with me, have you?
No, actually, I haven't. Sorry, I was trying to teach my wife how to feed chickens in Stardew Valley. Because she was sitting there and little one in the background was just going, no, put it on the thing. No, over. No, and she was just walking around the coop. And so I just leaned over and just pointed at the trough. So I was able to help her out there, and we're doing okay. But yeah, we're going to the moon.
Say if you've ever gone to a Ren Fair with me, you would know that I occasionally have a bloodlust.
I mean, fair. I am not one to shy away from a bloodlust. I mean, that's kind of
I sit on the
my
white and red
niche.
side at Ren Fair against my will, and I will bitch about it the entire time. Even
Why
if
would
it's
you
my cousins
sit
that are
there?
taking me there. Because my
I
cousins are goody little blue shoes and cried when I said cheat to win. And I went,
have
oh no.
never. So I've been to the Ren Fair probably 20 times. I've never sat anywhere other than the evil side. Like,
Other
genuinely,
than green and black?
I think it's which one?
Green and black.
I think it's now yellow and black, but yes.
Yeah, that's
regardless.
Awesome Sir Lilith.
Yeah.
And she's a badass.
Yes, correct. Regardless, I have always sat on the evil side, not even always being the one who's choosing. Every group that I've gone with has sat at the evil side. So, like, I don't know, man.
It's more fun.
It's more fun, especially in the very, very rare instances.
Than fight for right.
Oh, it's absolutely better. And in the very, very rare instances where the evil actually wins in the end.
Oh my god.
It's
so fun.
So rare, but it's so good.
Honestly, I just want to go once where Sir Lilith doesn't die. I think that's my new goal. I just want to see her
that's
live
actually what
at the end of the day.
God.
I just want to see her win. Or just live. She doesn't have to win. She just has to live.
I don't know if you can hear my fiance in the background just absolutely like cartoon wolf, heart eye, ba-thump, awooga-ing over the female knight.
As she should.
She's correct. Everyone should. She was hot and violent and in full plate. That's the best combo.
To ride on the horse, to attack people while riding horse, literally kill people.
She's losing her mind, and I love her for it. That's, I think, so I need to highlight this part of my relationship is, we both appreciate pretty women, so it's not a thing of,
My wife energy.
like, I never feel bad looking at another woman because 90% of the time it's because she's pointing them out to me, going, look how hot that person is. So it's not one of those weird, you know, over defensive protective girlfriend things.
Why staring?
Honestly, I think if either of us were to go to Hooters, you would be the one more excited to be there to look at all the booba.
But not just that, they have amazing fried chicken. They do.
Okay, we'll go to Hooters.
Yes.
Okay,
Also, ladies are so nice.
they are very nice.
Hey, check the Discord for a minute.
Hey, checking the Discord real quick. Buy wife energy? Yes, correct. Buy wife energy. She's thirstier than I am.
Uh-huh.
Simp, yes. Always a simp for her. I will always simp for her, and she will always simp for me, and we will both together oogle women respectfully. If either one of us is to be disrespectful, it's her. She will walk up to a woman and say, please step on me.
Nauseatingly sweet sometimes.
Say that part again.
I said you guys are so nauseatingly sweet.
Well, that's because you're a very nice person. Yeah, we are nauseatingly sweet. That is very true. In the best of ways. Hell yeah. All right, rocket time. Let's build a rocket and stop talking about Hooters. So,
Yo, you build a rocket and talk about Hooters. I don't know about you, but that's just called multitasking to me.
I mean, that is very fair. Little one, thank you. I'm glad that you are enjoying the stream. That is my sister-in-law sitting on my bed behind me with a shit-eating grin on her face, talking in the chat. Oh my god.
Shout out, little one.
Shout out, little one, absolutely. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see. So, we have to land this probe on the moon and return. That is what it wants us to do. And we are gonna have...
Do you have the technology for this?
Yeah, sure.
That wasn't a very convincing yeah, sure, but okay.
I mean, I think, yes, we should be able to. My thought is... that's like tiny. Alright. We're gonna do this. No. I'm gonna do this. With a pug. Tiny little pug. And then I found a dark oak forest and a pale garden. That's fucking dope, Radiant. Hell yeah. Let's get these. Oh, these are like teeny tiny. That's actually perfect though.
Can this one have stuff that flies off of it, or do you need it to keep everything? Because it has to.
The only thing that has to come back is this piece right here.
Piece?
So, this central probe piece.
Okay.
Everything else is optional. And so, the way that I'm going to do this is in the beginning.
What?
In the beginning. In the beginning. No, we're gonna take this for a bit of a ride by.
You're gonna ride what?
So this is going to be the lander, right? This little tiny thing.
Okay.
Dark oak and cherry wood just hit different when together. Correct.
True.
The lander itself, only part of it is going to actually survive re-entry, right? Because like
Cherrywood and spruce is also a nice.
we don't need much to actually survive the journey, right? And so the way that we're going to do that, this is wrong. We're going to do this. And we're going to put the rocket here. This rocket is going to be purely for landing on the moon and then returning. Like the final landing portions. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to get, do we have any fairings? Ooh, we do. Okay. Both pretty expensive. Actually, we have scaling. So we're gonna. Oh, but we can't. Okay. Can't scale up bearings. That does make sense. And buy into this one. Hell yes. We'll make this 3 parts.
Are you putting something around it?
Yes. That's called a fairing. So what fairings do is they are an aerodynamic piece used in staging a vehicle or staging a rocket.
Wait.
And they are a very thin shell put around it.
They
And so
add
once we
weight.
get up... What?
They add weight.
They
which
don't
means
add a
more
lot.
fuel.
They add... The benefit that we will get from the aerodynamics vastly outweighs the weight. We would use more fuel pushing through the atmosphere without a fairing than what we would benefit from, because it is insanely thin metal. Like, this is almost like a blanket. This is millimeters thick, and it, once we're out of the atmosphere, it will explode away from the ship, and we won't have to worry about the expense from it. So fairings are very, very good. They're very beneficial. The other things that we want to do is just get some basic science pieces onto the landing piece. They don't necessarily have to survive re-entry. We don't have to worry about their aerodynamics because they're inside the fairing. Just gotta make sure that they are.
So if they don't need to survive, and why do you need them?
We need them to perform the experiments, but this piece right here is the experiment return unit. This is much more durable than these parts are,
Okay.
and it is able to collect those experiments into it. So long as this survives, which is connected to this and the parachute, then we will have all of the parts. We don't have to worry about it breaking. And then we'll take a Mr. 2 container. So all of those parts will be on the actual piece. What are we sitting at? This is about half of our part budget, which is actually fine. Because now we just need the upper stages. Terrier is going to be more than enough. Hey.
Subnautica 2 is coming to early access soon.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome.
It will launch with a multiplayer feature too.
That's super awesome. Hell yeah. Think.
You think?
I think, therefore I am. Milady,
Hello.
welcome.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Are you
How
okay?
goes?
I just did a test. My final for comp.
How'd it go?
How did that go? Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I'm very sorry, my love.
I just want a mess. So, like, I want to join in and play, but I'm probably going to sit here and do some comp stuff, and then...
That is A-okay. We're just being dumb and going to the moon. Alright, max thrust is 250 kilonewtons. Okay. What is this one? 150 kilonewtons. So yeah, we definitely want these guys. I think they're going to burn for longer as well.
Oh.
Not that much.
Why? Why are the fins like this in this game? Why can't they look nice?
This looks very nice. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, that looks very nice. The only thing is I scaled it up. Like,
I don't like it.
I think you're crazy, but I accept that you don't.
Thank you.
Oh, Radiant says, hi, milady. Do you have any nicknames for your wife? I call her a nerd. She usually calls me handsome. Like, that's how she refers to me. Rather than saying my name, she just says, hi, handsome. Which makes me always feel incredible. Like, consistently. Because she's just that sweet.
She does it in public, too.
She does it all the time. Like, that's just the name she uses for me. And I love it. Like,
I just use any pet name for Queenie, and she responds.
Yeah.
It's great.
I just make up a random collection of vowels and syllables. What did I call you today? A blunker? I think that was actually yesterday. I called her a blunker. B-L-O-O-N-K-E-R. So rather than anything sensible, that's what I do. We have one too many parts.
I just had to say, baby, you're love of my life, and she responds.
Yeah.
He's very
Love
gay.
you.
Oh yeah, we are incredibly gay.
Uh-huh.
We can do it in front of everybody at this point, and everyone's like, "Yep, that's what you're talking about." I'm like, "Yep."
That's because none of our friends can talk.
Yeah, because
Accurate.
everyone's pretty damn gay.
Everybody
honestly.
has that one person at the very least.
Yeah.
If not more than one person.
Alright, we're gonna actually hold off on the goo because we want a scientist with us for the goo. So we're going to
Goo?
put on, yeah, the mystery
There's
goo.
what? Okay.
It's a scientific experiment.
I'd rather turn tourists than scientists into paste. I'm gonna be real.
No, we're not turning the scientist into goo. It's just a container of goo that is called the mystery goo container. And so when I just fucking undid what I just did. When we look at it, it's like, hey, the goo is kind of floating around or something like that. Oh, wow. The antenna just perfectly fits in the top of the fairing. I don't have to redo the fairing. All right. Moonbound. 1.
You're not gonna do some, like, cool mythology shit, like in real life? Just moonbound?
If he's turning into paste, call him Icarus.
I'm gonna hurt you.
It's the moon, so we're Apollo. Because we're going
read
up.
the spelling, my love.
Apollo.
You're a dumbass.
Yeah. And I'm actually really proud of that name, so we're gonna be doing the Apollo program.
Of course you're proud
What's
of it.
worse is that you were immediately like, "Yes, I am," and I'm proud of it. Like, no question.
Yeah, no, that was very good, though. Like, because it's the moon. So it's a different spelling for both. It's very good. All right, I've saved the staging.
Mun.
Moon. Welcome to the moon. Hey, you know what? $18,000 for a rocket that can go to the moon is pretty damn good. I'm gonna check what we need for Delta V. Delta V. KSP chart. All right. Let's go ahead and check the Delta V chart with transfer windows and ejection angles. Why is this so? There it is. All right. No, I don't want transfer windows for Joule. I'm just kind of interested in inner planets to outer planets. Kerbal prograde. No, I want Mun. What is the Delta V requirement for the Mun? Please. All right, Kerbal. Mun. About 5,000 Delta V. I don't think our Delta V is calculating correctly, but because some of these are like 6 meters per second, and that's not correct. So
I hate
we're
that
gonna
you're
hope.
talking sciencey right now because that's all I've been hearing for the past semester, and I'm dying.
I warned you that this is what this game is. That's why we were playing is because you weren't able to be in the stream. And I didn't want to infect you or like enforce. Artemis is the goddess of the moon. I got excited by Greek mythology. We love Greek mythology. That's why we're fucking spitting on their faces right now. All right, we're going to see if we actually have enough Delta V for this.
I was gonna say, I was working really hard not to be upset that we're just repeating history, but it's fine.
I thought that was on purpose because it's going to turn into mush.
Well, you know.
The mush is not actually a thing we're doing to people. Like, this is an unmanned probe. That is a the mystery goo is not actually Soylent Green, as much as what Haven said was probably true.
Oh,
We're
that's
not
right.
aware
I
of
thought you
that.
were naming it Apollo because I thought it was going to crash on purpose.
No, that would be the down Paulo.
What is wrong?
Hi.
A
You're not getting your
lot.
gloves back tomorrow.
No. I mean, to be fair, I'm in Broom, or I was just gonna fucking throw out where I'm at. I'm in another town tomorrow. Ooh, look at that fairing. It's all golden. Also, let's fucking go. I don't have a fucking knob-ended fairing. That's actually very rare in this game. They usually have to extend outwards a little bit. So, SAS module on. I don't have fucking solar panels.
Womp womp. No want it.
It's just a casual womp womp.
No, that's gonna fail. I don't have enough power to make it to the moon and back. Because I need solar panels. I know. I should have, but it's a very easy fix, and then we're gonna get more out of it. Like, for the short term, it would be great, but the fact that it takes so long to load, it would have been real long. So we're just gonna fucking recover it, and then I'm gonna have to take off all of the science from it, unfortunately.
Boo.
I know. I feel bad.
Do you?
But I do, yes.
Do you?
I'm gonna ignore.
I mean, we know.
Oh, okay.
We love you for it. I just said we love you for it.
My reaction was before you said that.
On my side, it wasn't. It was after.
Oh.
Because latency.
How far delayed are you?
Mentally,
Okay.
a lot. Alright. Don't need anything super big, so we're just gonna go with this. Oh yeah, that looks so cool.
Does it?
Thought so. I don't think you guys get as excited about like rockets and space stuff, but this was my shit when I was a kid.
Yeah,
You know how kids have a favorite movie that they just have to watch on repeat?
Mm-hmm.
Autistic, yes.
Yeah, especially as neurospicy children. Everybody had their favorite movie. Mine was the space shuttle documentary that we got from Kennedy Space Center.
You nerd.
So it was all about launching the space shuttle and all of those things. And it was made in 1993 or something. And I can't find that version of it on NASA's website. And it pisses me off.
To be fair, I can't really, because as a child, my one of those was Snow White, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
But my second, I love my wife so much. But my second one was whatever fucking King Tut documentary they had at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science.
Yeah,
I have a fun story
fair.
to tell you later off stream about that.
I'm so excited, and I'm so sad that you won't say it right now, but it's fine.
Do it. Dox yourself, coward.
It's not a stream story.
That's fair.
Yeah, okay, mine was a VHS tape we got from the library. And it's the Trolls Magic Kingdom.
That's fair.
And it's about where singing is outlawed, and this miner's like, I'm gonna go see the princess because I'm in love with her. Climbs the tower, they fall in love, and
Wow, she
because of
falls
her
in love with a
singing,
miner. Sorry,
makes
continue.
because like of her singing and the fact that she's in love, she finally has joy to this like continent apparently. And so because of that, she hatches. They come in eggs, baby magic trolls. Then the boyfriend gets fucking caught and he gets tied to a train especially electrocuted. So she dresses up and escapes with him, and like she can't, like, she's not allowed to be sad in this entire movie or her sadness will kill the baby trolls.
No.
Like she starts crying because her boyfriend's essentially gonna be like killed, and they all start choking. She can't be sad.
We need to watch this on stream. Like, as full ass adults, we need to watch whatever the fuck this is. It is a Trolls movie from her childhood. Where there's some princess where they can't sing, and
by the way, you both will recognize the melody.
Sadness kills them.
I sing it frequently.
Oh no, my wheel popped off again.
Oh no, pop off, Queen. Oh, that wheel popped off. Shove it in the hole, Queen. All right, we're gonna go to space now.
Shove it in what hole? Hang on.
The wheel is like, it has like a little metal rod coming out of it, and you have to like stick it back into the chair leg for the chair.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Jeez. All right, go into space.
Oh yeah.
That
Also,
you're giving your fiance bad advice?
Space.
Other baby trolls are born from flowers in the magic fairy realm. In the magic fairy troll realm. I'm remembering so much more about this. Oh my god. The magic trolls are the troll warriors. I fucking found it.
Oh yes. I gotta go. My phone's overheating. I'll come back, I promise. All right, Radiant. Take care. We will see you later.
Found it on YouTube.
Holy shit. That's fine. We don't need that, Finn.
I found it! I found it!
Let's go.
Well, also, why is the main character in a crop top? It's not even a crop top!
I'm assuming because it was the 2000s.
The king's name is King No Laugh. I'm having a great time. This is what I needed. I needed to find that DVD. Okay.
Wonderful.
Everything's great, yo. I'm so excited to show you guys. Anyway, back to this shit.
That is the best way to phrase this, because boy howdy is this going okay at best.
Are you sure we're gonna get to the men today?
No.
Yes.
I think you're the only one that believes in you.
I understand that. I'm also the only one who's been doing orbital mechanic, like, mathematics for this. So, I've done the calculations. We have the delta V.
Boo math?
That's a lot of math.
We are in space. That is an appropriate response. We are not at the point where I can take off the fairing quite yet, but very soon we will be.
I'm still sad that the space, want to go to space. Where's space? Are you space? Was too long. And Discord said no.
That is very unfortunate.
Okay, no. Discord actually said buy nitro and then yeah.
Okay. Fairing deployed. And let's go ahead and get those panels extended. Why are they all individualized? They should extend together. I think there is a key that I could have used to extend all the panels at once, but that's fine. All right. I'm gonna speed up just a little bit, and then we will circularize our orbit. Bop. Hello? Oh. We have limited probe control right now for some reason. What's going on, game? Oh, fuck me.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Really the wrong crowd to be saying stuff like that, and I'm gonna be
Right
Yeah.
into it.
Alright, we have
You're
lost.
not even gonna argue, you're just gonna sigh.
Yeah. We have lost satellite control for some reason.
Yikes, gamer.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do.
Is it just
Done.
lost now?
Not necessarily. But,
You're just gonna leave it up in orbit?
well, it's not quite in orbit yet,
Are you
per
gonna knock
se.
it down?
I'm not gonna knock it down. I am gonna try to save it by getting a very, very cheap satellite to just go really, really far up. And then it'll have the range to give it just enough control for me to circularize the orbit in time before it re-enters the atmosphere and crashes and dies. So this is actually a very tricky situation to be in. Yeah, because
I'm sorry,
if we're
I'm playing the contrary tonight.
I am aware. That's kind of your normal role. It's fine.
Yeah, I know, but this time it's not intentional. Shit's just jumping out of my mouth, and then I'm going, okay, that was rude.
I don't care. It's funny.
I feel
So
bad.
We occasionally have to apologize for the shit we say. It's fine.
here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put more panels on this one because we want to make sure it always got power. What are we looking at? This back on. We need comms on comms that are going to go long range. So this one is combinable. It's going to feed. Alright. 5M compared to 250K. 300K. Yeah, that one's going to be the best that we can get right now. We'll take that off. Pick up the parachute. We're not going to need that for this one. This extends. It's going to be pretty dang good. So we just need this one to go up. Put some fucking fat trees on it as well. All right. Save, and we're gonna launch this, and we are so fucking time sensitive right now.
Are we?
The-
Why?
Because the other thing that we're trying to send to the moon is currently on a trajectory to re-hit the atmosphere and explode. So we need this to go up and extend its antenna, and that will give control to the other thing. Because it's still in the air right now. Like, it is lining up, and I want to circularize its orbit. But in order to do that, it needs control. So we're launching this. Hopefully we'll be able to also circulate. Oh my Christ. Make round this orbit too. But that's not what we're really worried about right now. So we're max SAS. We're going to go straight up rather than having too much of a gravity turn. And while we do this, we can keep an eye on this one, which is starting to descend. It's at an altitude of 104,000. So long as we can get to it before it gets to like 70,000, we're good. Save some of the fuel there. So ours is taking off. This one's still at 103,000. And now start a gravity turn. To this one, because we want a really eccentric orbit. Perfect. More gravity. Turn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, kind of.
Is it not space?
Not yet. We're at 47,000. We get to space at, cut this, 70,000. So we're still technically in the upper atmosphere. But we're 10 kilometers away from space, and that is going down real quick. All right. At this point, we can deploy the fairing. Extend the antenna. There you go. Now we're in space. We can start rotating this around and getting it ready to circularize. But we're going to real quick back down to the Space Center. Because that one's still in a very eccentric. And we're going to be kind of switching back and forth as quickly as we can. Because every second that we take, that thing's still falling. Obviously not on the loading screen, but that other one that we were watching, that's the Apollo mission. And we need to make sure that we get it in time because it still has a lot of fuel. We can circularize the orbit, and then we can, once it's in orbit, we can switch back to the one that we just launched. What's up?
I'm still a little bent out of shape out of the by the Apollo mission.
Yeah, I'm aware.
It was very clever.
It was. I'm very proud of it. And I don't want it to hit the ground. Yeah, correct. That is near like jittering because like if it starts hitting the atmosphere, that's when we're gonna lose control of it. Maybe, but I'm.
Are we back? Are we talking?
Yep. Yep, time. I'm here. Did Morvi die? Morvi died.
Makes sense.
I zoned way the hell out. I wasn't paying attention.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Oh.
Am I now audible? There we go.
You're now audible.
Fucking voice mod did the thing again where it's like, I'm gonna just stop broadcasting your voice and not tell you.
At least you noticed this time?
I love you.
Also, your stream did crash.
Yeah, I was saying all of that. I was saying like, oh, my stream crashed, everything froze, this is bad, blah blah blah, and yeah. Welcome back, everyone. We're trying to take control of this fucking nightmare. I need to figure out why my computer's been such an asshole lately, but I don't have the time to like deep diagnostic it.
You think it's Kerbal Space Program?
I mean, partially, but
it might be.
It was doing it with other things. All right, well, apparently it wasn't enough, or this isn't high enough yet. So I guess this is just gonna crash. That's such a tragedy.
Your satellite is just gonna crash?
No, the moon probe, because the other one isn't high enough up for it to make a difference.
Speak.
So and it exploded in space. That's rough. That's real rough.
At least nobody died.
That is one of the upsides to unmanned probes. Oh, it had a little bit of a crashy rashy. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Tracking station. Because at the very least we could save the other one. And we can have a comms network up. And we'll go put it in space in the place that they wanted us to put a satellite, which is kind of like going to the moon. There you go.
We said space too many times in a row.
In a drinking game, take a shot every time I say space.
You would be dead.
Honestly, it might be safer or more deadly to just pick whatever my brain has decided is the word of the day that I'm gonna abuse the fuck out of. Today it's gamer. Yesterday it was yap.
Yeah, honestly. Today it's also are we? Is it? Just kind of questioning everything I say.
Well, yeah.
But that's fine.
I think today I'm just being a bigger bitch than usual.
I'm not saying anything.
You're allowed to agree with that. I just said it.
I don't think I actually do
Thank you for
agree
being
though.
delightful.
All right. The nice thing about this is we mainly have the same delta V as we normally would. In fact, the fact that this container is also doing fine. Like, look how much fuel we have left here. And this satellite is...
That's a lot of really small numbers, gamer.
I mean, they're not numbers. It's a green bar. But I understand what you mean. Yeah, I think this one's also going to have the same issue, though. So we're just going to have a very inefficient burn here. We got control again. Oh, shit. What up? Ooh, that's not what I wanted. We went too far. Too far, too far. That's more or less it. I don't think we're gonna have a moon encounter, are we?
What the fuck is a moon encounter? Can't just say shit like everybody understands.
It is where we would encounter the moon. Like, our
Oh.
path would hit the moon, which right now we're about halfway between the moon and Kerbal. We saw control, so that's good. We're a bit too far away from it, which is good. Shit. Okay, we're not gonna have control out here apparently, because we're too far away. Did we run out of power or something? Yes? We did? Because I didn't open the fucking solar panels. It's fine.
Is it fine?
Yep.
Okay. You sounded very upset about it for it to be fine, but okay.
I'm pretty upset about it.
Okay.
Shit.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Just gonna...
So then what was the shit for?
Don't worry about it. We're not fucked. Just ignore this real quick.
How's going with the mun going?
Don't worry about it. Nobody look. There's no anything bad going on. Why is it rotating? You bitch. Why are you rotating? Come on, catch the sun. The sunlight. Look how good it feels. Yes, wonderful. All right. We have probe control again. No. Just keep pointing it at the sun. Come on, point at Kerbal. Beautiful. Beautiful. We love to see it. We love to see it. I think the satellite is kind of spinning right now, but that's okay. get this satellite set up, and it's going to be beautiful. And then they're going to give us money.
Are they?
Yes.
But last time you didn't get paid.
Yet last time, the tourist lost consciousness. This doesn't have anything to do with tourists or consciousness. So we're going to
Okay.
be fine.
Okay, if I place this in here, will it work? Just there.
Are you playing Dreamlight Valley?
Yes, I am. No, it has to be outside. By the way, Jack Skellington made Olaf sad, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Fuck that snowman.
I love him. He just wanted to have. He just wanted to enjoy his chocolate chip ice cream, and Jack stuck his finger in the ice cream.
Probably deserved it.
I'm not amending my previous statement.
Is that what the carrot's for?
He's obnoxious, but for once Olaf didn't deserve it.
Sorry, game. Are you telling me that I have to orbit in the opposite direction than what orbit allows for? Yes. Yes, that is what they're telling me.
Is that one of your mods?
Is what one of my mods?
Telling you to go in the opposite direction of gravity?
No. That's the contract. That's what this red ring is. Somebody is paying us here to establish a satellite in orbit. We have to have a fucking science junior on the satellite. Well, time for us to just kind of keep going until we hit the moon, honestly. Because that's really going to be our best bet here. Is to just have a moon fly by. Catching up to us. Oh. Hell yes. We just got snared by the moon. So the gravity of the moon has caught us.
What does that mean?
It means that we are no longer in orbit around Kerbal. It means that we can try to land this on the moon and then return home. Because we have a lot of fuel. Like, a lot of fuel. Just get rid of this fucking stage. I don't need it. The fairing has been deployed. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to burn to slow down. When we get to honestly, we want to get to about there. So we're going to speed up. No.
Let's do the morph again.
I was in that show and that instantly teleported me back.
Fucking just lost control again.
I don't know why I'm handing this to you, but here you go.
Kerbal caught us. This is bad.
Is it bad?
Why are you so contrarian today? Like, yes, that's why I said it. I don't know why. What else do I need to explain to you? We're trying to go to the moon.
I mean, nothing is going to plan right.
Yes, but I'm doing my best, man.
Okay.
Why's my liquid fuel not showing anymore? All right. What is happening here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Not the one that I wanted to put. Let's go. Fucking try our best. Don't say it. Why is that shrinking it? Oh, for fuck's sake. It was on the wrong setting. Okay. Now this will grow it. I don't know why the SAS also isn't fucking doing its job. Alright. We can now face the goddamn sun. Would you fucking... Why are you doing this to me? Go face the sun. Oh, God. All right. Hibernation on. Now it's spinning out of the... God damn it. Face the sun. I'm surrounded
Bye.
by people singing.
You're the one. Here comes the sun.
Yep.
Da, da,
Now.
da, da.
Yep.
It's alright. Yeah. It's a good song.
Okay. Hibernation on. Why is it tilting again? Why is its reaction wheels letting this happen? You literally have SAS. You should not be moving. What's up, my love? Okay. I'm
That song
glad
is
you enjoy.
firmly stuck in my head now.
It's not my fault. I didn't sing it. Yep, that one.
No, but you brought it up.
fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
It doesn't sound like it is.
Everything is fine.
If you say it enough
Okay, I
times, it'll
love
be
you.
true.
Yes. Caught by the mun once. Now we're
I
gonna
think
have
you should
to
just bring
wait.
it home and try to send something else to the moon.
I refuse at this point. I've invested so much time. And I have so much more
Oh,
fuel.
this shit's great. Oh, everything is so much better now.
Shit.
I'll have to make 3, but that I will deal with that later. Right now, I have to do other things.
The mun threw us.
Oh, by the way, Repo had an update.
Wonderful.
What was in the update?
I think there's a new map.
And there are
Ooh,
some new
hell yeah.
monsters and stuff. It's very cool. I got some news, besties.
You're not going to the moon?
Mm,
I don't know where the fuck we're going at this point. I'm gonna be honest.
That was a great.
At least it's not manned.
Yep.
When are we gonna play Repo again?
I'm trying to set up a day for it. People have not been responding, so yell at Scooter.
Alright, am I going homework 3 or homework?
I mean, you
Yeah, I
could
love
just
you.
set an open invite.
What?
Hey,
Or we could just do it as us.
yeah.
You're not annoying. I love you. Mwah. We will have a day for Repo. Don't worry. It's on my to-do list, as Shrek said.
No, I need 4.
We're out of power again. The mun caught us again, and now we're just fucking gone.
I told you should just send it home when you had the chance.
I couldn't. Listen. I'm gonna start fist fighting. We're going to Duna, okay? We're going to Mars now.
Why do we need to go to Mars?
Because I don't have power. So I don't have a say in where we're going. That's Kerbal. That's where we live. This is where we are. That's Duna.
You could just abandon the satellite and build another rocket, you know.
Refuse, we don't have the money. But if we get science, I could sell the science. This isn't necessarily a bad situation yet.
I did try to help.
There is no help. There is just suffering.
Okay.
We have power now, at least.
There's that.
You know?
I don't want a full screen. I don't. I'm like,
Alright, let's see where we end up now. How does it keep...
What happens if you run out of money?
I can't build rockets.
And how does game progress?
Not well, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, we're gonna put it in fucking hibernation now. can warp and it doesn't run out of power. Why does it keep running out of power? It's the fucking solar panels. Okay, I just can't do times 100,000 warp speed, I guess. Except for I need to. We'll see. Alright, you know what? You're right. We're washing our hands of it. We're gonna see what we can do to go to the moon. Ah! Everything's fine.
It doesn't look fine.
Look harder.
It's a black screen.
It's loading. It says so in the bottom right.
It paused.
It's because it's still loading. It's not paused. It's just loading. All right.
This is what happens when you play a solo game for 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
You get antsy.
I also have no attention span tonight.
I'm learning that.
Be nice.
I'm being nice. That's just true.
I've also opened and started trying to play like 5 other games to hold my attention. Lost attention on all of them. So
5 Kerbals. You know what? We're gonna
not Xbox.
We're gonna go build this satellite. No, we're going to the moon. I said that's the goal today. We're doing it now. We're going to the moon.
I think the goal should pivot to being to making money.
That's why we're doing it, because that's the thing that's going to pay us the most.
Okay.
Because it pays out like 70,000. We did actually get some money from completing part of that contract, I guess, because we're at 150,000 now, which is pretty good. Actually, did they give us any updates on that? Blow the moon. Okay, so they paid us for the flyby. We need to land and return. They'll give us another 150,000. So we're going to do the Moonbound. And we're going to launch it. And we're going to remember to extend the solar panels when
Did
we're
you
in
add
space.
solar panels?
It had solar panels. That was never the issue. I never launched it without. Okay. We're going to do it better this time. We're going to keep
Oh
an
yeah,
eye.
I was looking over the clips that you have on your Twitch page, Morvi.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one of them that I forgot about, and it's the one where you're checking something in Phasmo, and you just hear me go, "How old are you?" And then there's a pause, and you just hear, "Oh no."
That one is a very good clip.
And it's one of my favorites, because you put it down, and you see me just turn around and run, "Oh no," and that demon just kind of appears, and I'm like, yep, I remember this. I didn't remember it until that moment. I was like, I remember this vividly, and being like, oh, fuck. I didn't want to be in the house in the first place. Anyway, I was looking at the clips and I thought that was very funny.
Do you ever want to go into the houses in Phasma?
No.
I do in the beginning.
Okay, that's fair.
She does
Once
when
it
there's
starts
not
being
a
active,
threat.
no. Yeah. I'm here for the mystery, not the haunt.
Fair, fair.
But we did play Labyrinthine, and I was surprisingly good at that game.
You were.
What was that? Which one was Labyrinthine?
The
That
one that
a
was
random one we
the
played
labyrinth.
one night. It was just the two of us, and we played it as like a random night. It was.
Yeah, we were gonna do it as a group, but we never had a day where all of us could play it.
And he was craving it, and so we played it, and we got surprisingly far. But I spent a lot of time hiding in a bush. But I did a great job. Like I got a lot done. So like.
You do tend to accomplish a lot in those kinds of games.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I hide.
All right.
You
The dwelling
have survival
fairing-
instinct,
I do
where other people have
indeed.
none.
I was playing a game with someone. I think we were playing like Valor or something, and we heard a crash, and somebody goes, "What was that?" And I'm like, "Don't be a white person and go to that noise." And they're like, "I was about to go check it out." And I was like, "No."
Well, I'm gonna just slowly
See, this
put
is
my
why in a
head
horror movie,
into an oven.
I'm either the first person that's like, I'm not walking into that house, and I end up living, and like, the story is me retelling like the news, or I die first because I like, you're gonna figure this out. You're gonna figure it out, or I'm just gonna die by accident. Either way, I'm still gonna be the first. I'm either the first or I'm not involved in the first place. I'd be a terrible final girl.
You're more likely to end up as the final girl, though, because you're just not about to put up with anybody else's bullshit.
Have you seen Your Next?
No.
We'll watch it. 10 out of 10, my favorite final girl of all time. Shit
That's
starts to
some
go wrong, and she's like, "Cool, let me
goddamn-
make every correct decision."
As some goddamn Ellen Ripley like erasure. Doesn't matter what movie you are watching, the best final girl will always be Ellen Ripley.
I mean,
Tell me another final girl who gets into a goddamn power armor suit and screams, "Get away from her, you bitch," and fucking fights an alien that's like 15 feet tall.
have you seen Your Next?
No, but it doesn't matter. Ellen Ripley, best final girl.
I understand that, but I feel like I'm talking about straight up classic like horror movie. Alien is, but it's different in my brain, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, I understand that, but she also was designed as a like counter to a lot of horror films at the time and their final girls.
Oh,
I'm not
agreed, and
saying-
I think she has a
yeah.
long, complex history, and I love Ripley. Again, it's Avalon Ripley. That's my name. Like, I don't.
That's fair. I always forget that part. I just remember the Avalon part. I should be better.
Yeah, don't preach to me about the old ways. I was there when it was written.
Motherfucker, that's
I
not
love
true. You're half my age.
That's also not true.
It's closer to true than her being alive when Alien came out.
Anyway, but she falls into a different category of final girls, but like I'm talking about like stereotypical classic like slasher horror movie final girl.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to hear something really cool and fun and awesome?
No.
I feel like you're gonna tell us that.
So we had that entire debacle about me being like, oh, there were no solar panels on it, so I'm going to put solar panels on it. And I did, and you guys watched me put solar panels onto it. But it just didn't save that version. Oh, slow down.
So you have no more solar
I have
panels.
I have no solar panels. Even though I put them on, even though I saved it, it just said, nope, fuck you.
This game really does not want you to win.
Well, I'm
Nope.
cheating.
Oh yeah, by the way, when we play Stardew again, you can't have the time mod.
That's fine.
The pause time, I'm banning that one.
That's fine. Where are we moving to?
What is the time mod?
It just lets
You
me
can stop
control
time.
the time of day.
Oh.
Yeah, it lets you stop time, so like if you're running late. The best use of it is we emptied everything except for bombs, went to the cave.
I don't want to
sand
focus on the
caves,
goddamn moon. I want to
and then
focus
just
on
blew up
my
everything and
thing.
saw how far we could go down.
What the fuck's going on here, game?
That was the best use of it because we paused time, we loaded up on food, we loaded up on bombs. And that's also where like we played it at 2 a.m. And my favorite thing is fireball. Because then he would set off a bomb.
Mm.
And I lost my shit. I laughed for like a good 15 minutes.
Honestly, that seems like the correct reaction.
Check it out. Just being stupid.
It was really funny. That's the best use of it. Otherwise, I'm very much like, I think we should just suffer if we fuck it up.
All right.
Internally, every time you say that, you say moon.
How it's spelled?
I'm still thinking about the spelling of Apollo.
Oh yeah, yesterday, one of the reasons I wasn't here on stream is my group for a project, like, we all met up. And one of them was like, because I was writing on the poster, and he looks at me and he's like, I've been doing this stupid fucking chem homework for Blog. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I will do this poster if you do my chem homework. And I was like, what are you doing? Anyway, I solved a section of his homework for him, and I thought I was very proud of myself, considering I had not even taken that course yet.
You should be proud of yourself. That's very impressive.
I felt I'm gonna be smart. But the current school I'm at does not have chemical engineering, so I will probably just graduate with mechanical and then move to...
Samwise, I cannot help you right now, my dude. I am landing on the goddamn moon.
Holy shit, are you actually doing it?
Yes.
You tried.
We're gonna get as much out of this as we can. I do need to swap over to terrestrial rather than Samwise, I cannot help you. Go on. You do not get to leave the room. The girls are not here. You need to stay in here. Get another really hard burn real quick. We are 10 kilometers away from the surface. Attach this. Oh, good. There's also not the fucking cool.
My capital has disappeared. I should not have.
We're 1 kilometer above the surface, learning even more things. A lot of cool, real fun parts. You're having so much fun with that.
I'm looking for more.
Why are you not fucking re-angle? Re-angle. This is cool. This is real fun and neat and cool. Please break all of it. No. Not that part. No. You didn't. You bitch. Game froze. That was the parachute. That was the big engine. That's the little engine, so that's good. Now we just need the fucking decoupler to break off. This is bad. Not good. Just kind of rolling down the moon. Oh. Oh.
I understand you don't like the source computer. I think the source is perfectly fine, so fucking download.
What are you downloading?
Sounds. Hey.
It's going great. It's going great. It's a real big canyon, isn't it? Please tell me that they're gonna start flipping
No.
the other way. But maybe I can not. That? No, 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 no. No. Does this count as landed, game? It does count it as landed. We just need to make it back.
Isn't your engine gone?
No. We have a smaller one. That little thing right there. That is actually the return engine. I wasn't expecting to use the other one. I wasn't expecting to hold on to the other one that long. That's why we're tumbling down, is because I couldn't get rid of it, so I had to break it. Boy, this is just really still going. Nope, that's not the one I meant to snag. Let's get that. Nope. Telemetry report. That's good. Yes. We'll hold on to that. Keep these. Toss that over there. Let me snag the. Can I slow this at all? Stop spinning. We're almost good. Can you stop doing this fucking breakdance, my dude? Come on.
Let him breakdance if he wants.
No! This is a rocket on the moon. I am trying to stop from tearing itself apart. This is not some free-willed youth in a inner city.
Wow.
You weird white man.
Are we done? Nope. We're not. We're still fucking spinning. I don't know where the fucking momentum is coming from for it to keep spinning like this. I'm actually a little bit baffled by this. I'm gonna be honest. I think this might be a Kraken issue.
You died.
Huh?
You died mid-sentence.
Oh, I think this is a Kraken issue. There's the physics jank is a better way to think of it. So whatever this thing is, because like there's too much energy going into this from it being like it should want to try to be stationary. It shouldn't have the energy to jump up over things, especially when there's no actual control going on telling it to do that. So yeah, this is a Kraken thing. Because it shouldn't be able to keep moving like this.
I made a sound for Morvai.
Yeah.
We know! Everybody knows! Space! You! Edit! We get it!
That was so loud.
Oh no! I forgot to adjust the sound. Hang on, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Oh my god. It stopped. Okay. We got it to stop.
Everybody knows! Space! You! Edit! We get it!
Was that better?
Much better.
Yay!
Alright. The antenna broke out. Cool. We've landed. We've done our science. We can now wait a while and then
Bring everybody home safe and sound.
every
Oh.
part. Yep. We're just gonna wait until it's daytime so we can fucking see. So here we are. The surface of the moon. And we have enough Delta V to get home. And that's the actually incredible part. Even though this part is still on here. What we don't have is a parachute anymore. That part broke off. But that's okay. Because we're just going to go for the ocean and use our thruster to help us slow down, like what SpaceX does. So.
Because SpaceX works.
I mean, they kind of do. Not like
Every
the
time I
best,
hear
but-
about a space launch of theirs, it's either something blowing up or something getting lost.
Oh no, they recently caught a rocket, like, coming back from
Huh?
orbit, which the clearance of it would be like having thrown a basketball over a like over Mount Everest and having to land it in a hoop that is just the width of a human hair wider than the basketball itself. Like, it was a very impressive thing, and they've done it multiple times now. So they do fine. It's because Musk doesn't fuck with them. That's what matters. He doesn't actually do anything.
They're also permanently changing the night sky, so
That's the part where he's fucking around with them, and it's an issue. Because he keeps pushing for them to do that, and they're like, we just want to be able to do our thing. Anyway, the point is, we're gonna get home. I hope. I do need to. How do I? Okay, cool. Build that. What we need. Not helpful, gamer.
I felt welcomed back.
I mean, welcome back, yes, but
I unmuted and then it instantly so and I was like, yeah, that's a great welcome. Oh, are you doing some serious calculations?
I'm trying to return home. And so I'm trying to first get a successful orbit around the moon.
I don't think that's quite an orbit.
Still burning. So that probably has something to do with it. I don't think we're gonna have enough though.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's tragic.
Coming home? Why are you yapping about the man?
Not coming home.
Kerbal, do you still play Pokemon Pocket?
What did you ask? Hang on.
I'm responding to her question. I have not played it in a while, no.
Alright, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
What, did you ask if he still played?
Pokemon
A
Pocket.
Pokemon game.
Alright.
That's not gonna work. Over here. Fuck. Because if
Left
you
in the
did, I
chat.
have like 5 full art Tatsugiris, and I would give you one. Because I have 5 of them.
Appreciate that.
I also somehow managed to pull a this is like other people's holy grail. I got the shiny Charizard EX full art.
Oh shit. Much claps. Much and many
Yeah, no,
claps.
that's a lot of people's like holy grail card.
Yeah, some people would kill for it. That's so much claps.
You said many claps.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I did speak. Oh my god. All right.
I also have the full art Tinkaton EX, which makes me happy. It's a personal favorite. I also just got the full art Solangio EX. Looks amazing.
That's very good. I would like to report that we have successfully done 2 of the 3 missions that they told us to do. We just never came home. But that's fine, because that was a pretty scuffed mission, to be honest. So now what we're gonna do
Oh,
is we're gonna work till
no.
sunrise. Wonderful. Perfect. We got like 200,000. How much is it to upgrade this? 450,000.
I'm watching this creator on TikTok, and you know they talk very slowly, and I have to play it on 2x2, and it's like a normal paced video.
Wow.
That's rough.
I have people like that though.
Oh, I love the content, but I'm like, I just
Oh my
figured out,
god, gamer.
I was like, maybe I should just speed it up. And now that I sped it up at 1.5, and I was like, this is a bit better. I pulled it to 2, and I'm like, ah, yes, now I could actually rewatch and like enjoy your content because you're
Yay.
finally at like a normal person pace. And it's not like you're doing anything really intricately detailed. You don't need to be this fucking slow.
Oof.
Okay. That's neat. We'll think about those. Snag that and that. We're going back to the mun, everybody. We're taking some people.
Do you have to?
Yep. That's going to be the best paying thing.
Okay.
Or we can just start carrying a bunch of tourists up into space, which might be the better option. Now
I was
that I
gonna
think,
say might be worth it to grind money
some
for a
cash.
minute.
So that we can
Yeah.
then upgrade the. Yeah, I think you're right. So we're actually gonna leave.
My wife is so smart.
We're gonna go get
Sometimes.
a bunch of tourist missions together so that we can build like a shuttlecraft, right? That we can reuse so we don't have to worry about paying as much. Like the space
You
shuttle.
say that like my brain hasn't decided the one of 2 things I can focus on for the last like month is Overwatch. So
That's fair. Salvador, that
I'm
one
super
needs
excited to
more
fall back
work.
in my Overwatch Dreamlight Valley addiction When the semester's over.
I'm so sorry I'm fueling your addiction with my own, but also I have a genuine problem.
Morva can testify that I was pretty addicted when I first started.
Probably.
You were there.
I'm not paying attention.
Morvai's only memory is playing ball, I think.
Yeah, I was ball. I went in circle.
And Moira. You played Moira.
And Moira. That's fair. Because she had a fun
Oh my
name.
god.
We would do Moira
Okay.
and Mercy together.
That's hilarious. My sibling was trying to tell me who they played during their brief Overwatch phase. And they went, you know, the
my
hot
judgment.
redhead lesbian. And I was like, I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about right
Brig.
now. And she was like, no, you know, she's got red hair and has a lesbian haircut. And I was like, that does not narrow it down. I hope you realize that.
Was it Brig?
It was Moira.
That makes sense. I think Moira's just asexual and a problem.
She's everybody's problem. And every time that she has dialogue with somebody, they're like, hey, you know you fucked up my life, right? And she's like, and this is my problem because...
Yeah, pretty much.
And we love her for that.
I mean,
That was a crew capacity of 2.
I'm honestly surprised that Brig didn't stick out more in Morvai's mind, but you know.
And then probably.
yeah, that's
She's
really
also
fair.
hard to play.
She is hard to play. I also have her vampire hunter skin, and she's really hot in it.
I was gonna say, is she ever not hot? But the answer would be her Doki Watch skin.
I was like, yeah, I love her Doki Watch skin. I just wish she was muscular and girly.
Yeah,
I do like her
but
Doki
the fact
Watch
that they
look.
drained all of the muscles from her is very jarring when you switch from one skin to the other in the hero screen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, I wish they had made her, you know, muscly. Also, the fact the entire Doki Watch Brig is my favorite because she's just like, Diva, my love, come back. And I'm like, ah, yes, thanks, you guys. I don't know why this is the hill you're dying on, but I ship them now, and this is the hill I die on now.
Very, very fair.
I also think it's funny every time. Every time Reaper and Soldier have convo, because they're just angry exes yelling at each other.
They are, but they're angry exes that are still obsessed with each other.
Truly. And it's like, you don't need to have moral conversations if you guys just want to fuck each other.
Okay, but it's to the point where like other characters can't exist around them either.
Nope.
Because all they want to do is talk about each other. It's somewhere between sad and pathetic, honestly. And also, they did this to themselves.
Actually, though, like, it's not even like it's like, you went out. I get that you're on opposite sides, but you're on the same side now. Just fucking go out with each other again.
Does
like,
anybody know what
literally.
they're talking about?
Now you know how we feel every time, you know, you went on an entire Mistborn cloak conversation and none of us knew what the fuck you're talking
It's
about.
my stream! I feel obligated to be able to talk about those things.
You can leave.
We could leave.
No, you're good. I was just giving you shit because I didn't know what you were talking about. I'm not gonna stop
About
you.
Overwatch lore.
I was gonna say, you could choose to know what we're talking about either. Overwatch is a free game.
We both bought it when
It's
it wasn't
free financially. It is not free morally. Because, like, sure, you don't have to pay money, but you have to deal with the fact that you're playing Overwatch.
I thought you were about to bring up Blizzard, and I was like, that's fair, but no, you went cringe culture route.
Yeah,
I mean,
was about
also
to say, like,
Blizzard.
I was also gonna go the Blizzard route, but honestly, let people play cringe games, okay? You're playing this, so shut the fuck up.
I don't have a
I was
retort.
gonna say, if there's 3 people that don't get to talk about cringe culture, it is this call.
Correct.
Literally.
All right, so anyway, we're gonna put a ring on that part, and I think that we're
I
gonna
think
want
Morvi would
that.
have a fun time playing Ramatra. He'd just get big hit thing.
Yeah. But also, Ramatra's annoying. Not as annoying as Ball, but still annoying.
But he likes playing annoying characters.
No, that's fair.
That's me.
And, like, we keep putting you in the tank role just because we fall into the other roles, and you will hit things.
I can tank Diva if I have decent heals.
I play Orisa.
I am entirely dependent on heals if I'm tanking.
I just don't.
And also, I do need somebody to kind of be in my ear yelling at me that Diva is squishier than you think she is.
Yeah, I play Diva and instantly die. I play support, and occasionally I'm like, I'll play Torb, I'll play Sim. I'll assist with turrets, but I like to play healers.
I play against a lot. Torb has been really popular recently. At least in quick play.
Torb's
And I feel really bad because I play Soldier and Ashe, which means I'm sneaking around on the sides, and I run into Torb a lot. And I end up bullying the Torb on the other
It's a
team
great-
a
it's a
lot. And I'm like, I feel like I'm
card.
bullying my wife.
a little bit, but yeah, no, go for it. I mean, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't play Torb because I expect to stay alive longest. I play Torb because I usually play Torb when we are playing like push maps, or like we have like specifically like payload maps, or push maps. Like when we have like a central target, because I'll just plant a turret somewhere and be like, cool.
Okay.
And then I just stand out in the open and I hit things. Like, I don't play a complicated game with Torb. I'm not a very good Torb, but I just have a lot of fun. I have a lot of hours on him.
I'm surprised you don't play Ilari more.
I like Ilari. I just don't think I've put enough hours into her to truly enjoy her, and I'm not as good with her as like I am with other players. Because I prefer I prefer to have more distance, and Ilaria's range is not the best.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, ideally, I would love, like, when I eventually get a new setup, I'm gonna spend some hours, and like, I would love to be able to be like a decent Widow.
Fair.
Like, I just want to be I love being snipers in games. I think that shit's great. I love the idea of like setting up and planning for it. So I'm like, that's again why I love playing like Sim and Torb, because I'm like, I love setting up sneaky and obnoxious like turrets and shit.
That's fair.
I also feel better because I can block off entrances or, you know, like.
One of the things keeping me from really investing time into Widow is one of my other friends told me that there are some streamers that have made it like their personality that the first thing they do in an Overwatch lobby is go and hunt down and bully the Widow into swapping characters, and I'm like, I just don't have to deal with that. Like, I'm baby.
unfortunately, because Widow has been so strong for so long, it's common to do that. It's just one of those things that, like...
Which, don't get me wrong, I have also decided, fuck it, I'm gonna bully the Widow, but that's because I've gone, fuck it, I'm on a losing streak, so we're gonna try a new character, Sombra, or a character I don't play a lot, which is Sombra or Tracer, and we're just gonna see how the fuck it goes.
But those are designed to go... I've bullied Widows. I've also had Widows bully me, so I'm also like...
Yeah.
Widow's such a hard role that, like, it's easy to bully in the beginning, and then when you get a good one, you're like, everything is miserable.
Mm-hmm.
They really get trial by fire, like...
I bullied a Widow as Tracer the other day so bad that she tried to out Tracer me. Fucked her kill-death ratio.
I don't know.
Left the game in a rage.
I don't know if you could hear
very
it.
funny.
Oh, I was just asking if Milady could hear what
what?
you were saying, because I couldn't hear you. You were
Oh.
robot-y as all hell.
Oh, that was just for you. I heard it fine.
Wow. Well, then, yeah, I guess it was just my end.
Right. But I also, like, I started playing when everybody was hating on, like, Diva and Mercy, and I decided to play them because everyone was bullying them for being super girly.
Mm,
And then I found out that I just can't play Diva.
that's fair.
But I like playing Mercy a lot. And I have a lot of hours in Mercy.
After I feel more competent at Ashe, Mercy I think is my next goal.
That's a fair goal. If you want to
Because-
start getting better at, like, Widow and stuff, you could start with Ana.
Well, so that's... I've gotten fairly decent at Ashe. So I'm starting to play a couple games as Ana.
Yeah.
And I figure that eventually... Like, I probably could do decent as Widow. I'm just not used to waiting for my gun to load to, like, power up before shooting.
Right.
So I flip up my scope and shoot immediately. And people are like, Widow, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Wait a minute. And I'm like, I know in theory, but in practice I'm an Ashe main, so shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, being an Ashe main has made Ana interesting because Ana does the same amount of damage whether you are scoped or not.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to that because Ashe does fuck all for damage unless you're right up on somebody or you have your scope out.
Mm-hmm. Ashe is not one that, like, I got a lot of use in, but I'm really bad at hit scans.
Fair. Is Ashe a hit scan?
Yes.
Okay.
Hit scans are like Genji, Soldier, McCree, Ashe.
McCree.
Whatever his new name is.
A character? Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I call him his
Wait,
old
was-
name?
Yeah, you called him McCree.
Ah, fuck. He's voiced by Matthew Mercer.
Who
Okay.
also would go
Overwatch
in.
was the game.
He would go in
'cause I was more
afterwards.
active as a Critical Role fan. When that was going on, and people being like, they should just name him McCready after his Fallout 4 character. And I was like, I don't understand the situation, but I feel like Fallout fans are being insensitive right now, and that's just par for the course.
What did they named him Cassidy? Yeah, his new name's Cassidy. He's
Cole
never had a
Cassidy.
name. Yeah. I played when I had to pay like $30 to get this game.
I
Oh,
never
shit.
paid for it. I just got it. But that's back when it was Overwatch 1. And
I also got it as Overwatch 1.
yeah. I didn't have to pay for it. It just gave it to me. I got it from, I think, Humble Bundle.
Yeah, you got it from something. I paid for it. Because other people I knew were really into it, and I was like, I want to try, and then I fell in love with it, and then it stopped because I really have, like, it go a few months where, like, I don't, and then I, like, play it again, and then I don't. My friend, who I also played a lot with, he's an amazing anime. We just haven't had time to, like, play together. So I just...
You've also been a good student lately. And I'm very proud of you for it.
I don't like it.
I know, I'm very sorry. But you just have to make it to Monday. And then we can do a party day on Tuesday.
I know. Grump.
All right. I remember now why I had it in 2 parts. It's because there was a fucking parachute, and that's kind of important.
Oh, not where I wanted to be. I fucked up.
Oh shit. I forgot to actually set the crew properly. That's fine. It's easy to undo. We'll go get that money. We just gotta get them into orbit and then take them down from being in orbit. You know what? We have half the crew in here. That's fine. This is working rather well.
Nobody's dead?
Nobody's dead.
Remarkable. Are you gonna put
Kind of
people
is.
on the mun?
No, we're taking tourists.
To the mun?
No,
Just
just into orbit.
Huh?
Remember, we're getting that money.
Money, 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 money.
Yee. Son of a bitch. Let's go. You guys even got to do a little flip. Isn't that cool? Don't tell anyone. Not going high enough up. It's kind of an issue. I did my gravity burn wrong. All right. Samwise.
What's Sammy doing?
He's scratching at the door. Let's go. Full orbit in. Oh, damn it. We just barely skimmed the atmosphere.
Did it not count?
I don't think so. So we're gonna just speed up a bit and then do it again. Oh, I think that's too much of a burn now. We'll take a look. It's fine. All right. Warp it up again. Here we go. Here we goddamn fucking go. There we go. It is now counted as an orbit. Hell yeah.
Hey,
Look at that.
you sent Taurus into orbit?
I sent Jedli and Derry into orbit.
Are those Taurus?
Yeah, they're tourists.
Okay.
They're paying us for it. Well, one of them is. Come on. You just need to not fucking die.
Yeah, no, that was dumb, and I deserved that.
Throw down that. Re-entry in 3, 2, 1. Re-entry.
Everybody come back alive?
I mean, we're just now touching the atmosphere, so we're gonna fucking find out, but at the very least, we're doing well so far. Oh, there goes all of our fuel. Baby, you're a firework. We're spinning through the sky. Ooh, ooh, I'm sure they're fine. Ooh, that's just a little bit of fire. This is fine. Uh-oh. 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 Guys, this is fine. I don't know what you're complaining about. You guys are doing fine. Queenie, your singing is very ironic. Hey, it's not on fire anymore. We've made it through that part of the atmosphere.
Look at that.
That's a lot of land, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh no.
Go to
All
fucking
right.
sleep, Gob.
Careful.
This, we're landing in the mountains, folks. All right, we're gonna go ahead and
Careful.
detach. Oh, they didn't lose consciousness. They just got close. All right.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
Means they pay you, right?
Yep. That means they still pay.
Hey.
which is the important part. It's all we need in life is the important part. We are descending quite well. They're clapping along. They're like, hell yeah, this is cool. I could just cut the parachute. Like, I'm not going to. But I could. Ooh. They ate some of the fucking snacks. They were up there for less than a day. They were up there for an hour and a half and they ate a meal. All right, here we go. Are they going to survive touchdown? We're at 70 meters, 50 meters. Oh, look at how pretty this is. Look at this mountainside, too. And they're just fine. Let's go. Recover vessel. That's some money in the pocket right there, gamers. That's some fucking money in the pocket right there.
Money, 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 money.
Money, money. All right, we're going to get one more launch in. Just some more
I'm
tourists.
so sorry, you guys brought up Fireball earlier, and now it's all I can think about when I say money.
I mean, that's good. I guess. Or it's a tragedy. I don't know which. Good for you, or I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know which it is. All right. Next.
A little bit of both, actually.
We got a lot of our money back. We gained 30 reputation, so now we're only at negative 73.
Only at negative 73.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's the win you think it is, gamer.
No, it is. It's okay.
Is it?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Oh, this one's real easy. We don't have enough. Never mind. We can't. But we'll come back for it. So we're going to do one more launch. And we're just going to launch the same rocket again.
I did.
We're going to send in the other two tourists. And then we're going to send in Jebediah and Bob.
Bob.
Bob's doing it. You know how he is.
Get in there, Bob.
We're going to just shove Bob in there with Jeb. Jeb and Bob. You gotta love them. The load times truly are killer. Yep.
Burp, burp, burp.
All right, Ron Furt and
Bob.
Jim Rye. I hope you're ready to go to space, you two. They don't know each other, but I called them lovers, so I put them in the same cab. And they're like, but we don't know each other. I said, fuck you. You know each other now. You're going to the moon. You're not. Tragically, I cannot send them to the moon. We don't have the Delta V for it. But I can. This one. Report. Wonderful. We'll just go ahead and do that.
That's not the button I wanted to press.
Let's turn these to like here. Do this better.
Played too much Ash recently. Why'd you put a third wheel in with Jeff and Bob?
What are you talking about? There's
You
four
said
people.
that you were sending.
Yeah, no, I sent
Oh.
up 2 tourists, Ronfort and Jim Rye,
Okay.
and I said they're married now. They don't know each other, but I want them to know each other, so they're married. That was the tourist.
Welcome to Tumblr.
Yeah, that's
Am I
fair.
wrong?
No. Every time we go up, then we do a little flip, then we turn on the rocket, cause we keep forgetting to stage it correctly. Wow, they have just no controls in here. I guess they have a little bit. You know, this one's going a lot better, let me tell you.
Is it?
I mean, yeah. We're working on circularizing their orbit. And then,
I still think that sending tourists into orbit is fucking wild.
we're just that good, gamer. It's what they want. And we are in orbit. You know, if I had room for one more on this and had put on a docking port, we could also claim this as an orbital station, but I don't think we have access to docking ports, like, as a technology.
We're gonna lose. We can't pretend to be a team for 3 seconds.
Yeah?
Sorry. You were saying something about orbit?
Honestly, I'm just gonna let it float there because that's funnier.
Cool. Okay. No, that's fine.
It was not important. Alright, they've been in orbit for about an hour now. Time to bring them back on home. Alright, we're gonna accelerate up. Re-entry in 1 minute. 30 seconds. And re-entry. Beginning re-entry sequence. Oh, I gotta get, like, in character for this, you know? It's the last flight.
Oh, you're pulling out the,
Yeah, it's the last flight. I gotta actually, like...
Try.
Yeah. Vessel re-entering. Atmosphere 60,000 at mark. Mark. Mining vessel with retrograde. Beginning retrograde burn. Full throttle. Alright. 2,000 meters per second. 50,000 meters at mark. Mark. Beginning plasma re-entry. Alright, Chad. How's it looking in there? How's that plasma burn? It's hitting it pretty hard. Looking good. Sounds like you're feeling good, Jeb. Alright. Beginning a minor burn. You want to keep that belly up, boys. Alright. Hard tilt. Yep. Come on, buddy. Keep that belly up. We don't want anyone burning out here. Alright. Engine Guns down. 22,000. Detach. Tailing. Alright. Plasma dissipating. Keep it up, fellas. Disengaging SAS. 14,000. Speed nominal. 10,000 at mark. Speed deployed. Gemrai seems to have passed out there for a bit. That's unfortunate. We still got one of them. Alright.
Hey, nobody's dead. $9,500 at mark. Mark. Continuing descent. Holding steady at 30 meters per second. 8,000. 7,000. 6,000. 5,000. Ocean's looking nice and blue. 4,000. Descending at 22 meters per second. 3,000. 2,500. Preparing shoot for full angle. 2,000. Shoot deployed. 1,500 holding at 6 meters per second. Preparing for splashdown. 1,000 meters at mark. Mark. Holding at 5.5 meters per second. 800 meters. Nose up. 600 meters. 500. Lights on. 300 meters. 150. Brace for impact. 100. And splashdown. Wonderful. Congratulations, one and all. Welcome home, everybody. Are you laughing at me, madam? You're cute. Don't bully your fiance.
I'm not bullying her. She was laughing at me, but it was because she thought I was cute. Because I was doing my little spaceman NASA talk, and she enjoys it.
I think if anybody gets to laugh at you, it's your fiance. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I know. I was just. Listen.
Listening.
I am poking fun, and she is smiling and giggling. So I think I'm in the right. Now she's snortling. All right. One of the people didn't pay because they lost consciousness for a second there, but that's fine. That's okay. It's
I don't
fine enough.
think your weak stomach should be a reason to not pay NASA for sending you to space. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not NASA.
Okay. You still went to space and came back alive.
Yeah, you got to be in orbit. You were awake for all of it except for one little bit. I'm gonna accept this one, I think. Well, let's see what we can do. It's such a specific
God.
place to test this. We have one last thing that we're going to get paid for, so this is actually going to be our last flight for the evening. This one's going to be real easy. This is going to be a much less exciting thing to end on, but at the same time, it could be really cool. So we'll find out. All right. We're going to use this thing. This has a rocket on it. Maybe we're not going to use this. Use this version because it doesn't have a rocket. All right. Engine. First, we need to get a fuel tank for test with. We'll just do that. Where's the air intake?
You need air intake?
For the jet engine, yeah. That's what we're doing real quick. I don't have any air intakes. Well, this will be interesting then. All right, we'll just let this load in real quick. Real quick, like, and then we're gonna end that stream once we finish. They're gonna pay us real good. Sammy is destroying a toy on the bed. Because he's just that good of a good boy. Alright. Let's test it. It didn't work. Let's go. Recover vessel. We did it. Let's go. Mission complete. That's all we had to do. All right. For $50,000. We've got good shit. Let's warp to the sunrise and enjoy a brand new day. A whole new place that we are at. Oh, shit. We got something that tells us when we can do transfer windows. Huh. That's neat. What's this one do? Okay, neat. We're gonna go to the R&D real quick. We're gonna get aviation. So now we have planes. Kind of. Kind of have planes. A little bit. But we might be able to make a reusable shuttle now. Never mind. We're gonna need aviation. We got basic aviation. Okay. Well, the next time that we do this, I don't know when that's gonna be, but the next time that we do this, we're gonna man, my brain just shut off in the middle of a sentence. Next time that we do this, we're going to be sending a manned mission to the moon. We're going to be trying to get as much science as possible from that. Because none of our moon science actually showed up.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And then we'll kind of be going from there. We'll see what we will be able to do. Hopefully soon we can also upgrade our astronaut complex, because that'll be some good money.
Get more astronauts?
More so they'll be able to do better things.
Train better.
Yeah. We have a couple more tourists that want to flight, so we'll also be able to do that.
Let's fucking go.
Okay. We got some fun things offered to us. We got some fun missions coming up. We're gonna build a space station, among other things. I think. I actually don't know if we have a coupler. I'm gonna check that real quick, and then we're gonna end. And it's gonna have been a real fun stream.
You went full robot there for a second, gamer.
Oh, it's just loading.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just said I'm gonna see if we have a coupler. If we have a coupler, then we know that we can build some other real fun things. And if not, then you know, we'll go from there.
How long before you're able to build something like the ISS?
A while,
Cool.
gonna be honest. Is this in structural? I don't remember where
He
couplers are.
get fucked, Teresa.
Ability.
Night.
Night. Love you.
Not that you guys. I'm not going back yet.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Where the fuck are couplers in so I can know if I have any?
Google is your friend. Did you end?
No.
Or are you still live?
I'm still...
Okay, cool. You're still...
I'm still looking at stuff.
Okay.
We still live on Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Well,
working
that was the
on it.
question that you didn't really answer.
She asked if I ended, and I said, no, we're still going. I'm just...
You just started like you were doing your sign-off.
Yeah, I was about to. I wanted to see if we had couplers, and I haven't been able to find them. So I'm going to assume that we just don't. Because fucking Google doesn't help anymore for looking things up. They just tell you, here's what the AI says, and you tell them to kill themselves, and you get mad in a video game. But I just... I don't know. So, maybe we have them, maybe we don't. We'll never know, and it'll never tell us. But it's fine. We are going to end here, because I'm so brain dead tired and stupid poopy booper stupid.
Losing your mind.
Yeah, losing my mind just a tad. The next time we stream is probably Tuesday. We might have another Secret Sunday stream. We might not. It depends. So make sure you're paying attention to the Discord. And a reminder that we're doing our clip competition for the month. Make a clip of something that's funny, and whoever's clip has the most views by the end, it gets a gifted sub for the next month. So you get them clips. That's pretty much all I've got. Might potentially do something Saturday evening. It depends. We'll find out. I don't know if we will, though. So keep your ears open. Keep your eyes on the Discord. It's sleepy time. I'm gonna let you.
Anything, gamers.
Yeah, more or less. I'm gonna let you guys get back to your overwatching. And your
I wish just
homework.
Milady is being a good student, and at the very least, not right now.
What'd I do?
Not
Nothing.
Overwatch, because you're gonna get lost in it.
Yeah, I gotta do schoolwork.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let you get back to that, and I'm gonna call it here, and I will talk to folks the next time we stream. So keep an eye on the Discord. But at the very least, we'll be back Tuesday with a much longer stream because we will be celebrating Milady not having to be in class, which we all love. So, look out for us there. It'll be a good time. We will talk to you later. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.